From the moment we arrived in Stonewall, you knew this was no ordinary day at Kyle Bunskoek's house.
Keep going.
Mind you, Kyle is no ordinary teenager.
He's supposed to be sitting in this spot right here. There's a blank spot there, but he couldn't be there. He was actually in the hospital. And
Much of his life has been centered around illness. Kyle was born 2 months premature with cerebral palsy. From there, he suffered from a myriad of illnesses. He even went into a coma and needed a kidney transplant. His father, Wally, has been raising Kyle by himself for the last 16 years. He says his boy deserves something positive.
And it's got the green kidney ribbon in it for it, right? Kyle deserves something good in his life, and this is something phenomenal in his life. He's had some pretty rough times, right? And you know what? It's going to put a smile on his face, and this will be something he'll remember forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
With that in mind, and with the encouragement of his dad, Kyle made a wish with the Children's Wish Foundation. Not for a trip or some other huge gift. He just wanted a place where he could hang with his friends and be a kid.
It's coming.
Slowly but surely.
The Children's Wish Foundation and a member of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers were only happy to oblige.
And you picked up lunch. That's awesome. So I was like, this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually sink my teeth into a wish. Because a lot of the wishes I grant are travel wishes to like Disneyland, things like that. So this is one that just, was kind of tailored to my my skill set.
For one full day, and with Kyle out of the house, the Children's Wish team transformed his dingy basement space into the ultimate man cave, complete with enough sports swag to make most collectors jealous.
I got a bunch of my buddies to sign pictures. So BC Lions, Buck Pierce and Andrew Harris signed some pictures, as well as Doug Brown and Steve Nash Foundation. They donated some stuff. He's a huge basketball nut, which is going to be awesome. One of my buddies, who's a strength coach with the New York Rangers, is actually sending in a couple pucks that are being FedExed here today that are signed by some of the players. And it's one of those things where almost everybody you ask is jumping on board. Like, no one wants to turn this down, and everyone realizes it's such a good cause.
After a day's work,
All right, I think this room is done.
the moment of truth.
Hi, son.
Hello.
How's it going, Kyle?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm Chris. I play with the Bombers.
Nice to meet you.
And myself and the Children's Wish got a couple of things we want to show you, buddy.
Right on.
So,
Open the door, swing it open. Holy man. This is crazy.
And after the initial shock had worn off, it began to sink in that indeed something positive had happened in Kyle Bunskoek's life.
Thank you guys very much. Because this is amazing. Like, I don't know anybody who has anything signed by Steve Nash or Winnipeg Jets, all of them, the Bombers. Like, this is incredible. Like, so much stuff, so much memorabilia.
Day-to-day living for him, it just became so much easier for him. Right? He can, he has 3 friends that come over all the time. Okay, like he's got his close buddies. Mikey, Charlie, and Landon, that's who comes down and that's who sits. And they take over my basement 90% of the time, right? 364 days out of a 365-day year. But they're good kids, right? They're home, they play video games, they talk, you hear them laughing, listening to music and doing their own little thing, right? He's safe, he's happy, and he's healthy now. So you know what more can a dad ask for, right?
For Go Winnipeg, I'm Al Foster.